Hey Gary, it's Logan Stout at Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield, Kentucky. Gonna walk around this 2021 Toyota Highlander XLE, black on black, that we have here in Mayfield. Just to give you an idea where we're at, I'm on the bottom lot here of Perkins Motorplex. This is our headquarters. So if you were to go down this dead end street right here all the way to the end, you would see a bunch of service centers like this, as well as our photo booth, our facility where we do wheels, tires, lifts, all that stuff, our reconditioning facilities, all that stuff. Yeah, we sell used cars. These are all pre-owned vehicles, including this Highlander. So what I always tell people is, like, none of these are going to be perfect. They all get grace. They're all going to have a ding or scratch or two on them somewhere. This one falls into the category of one that kind of sells itself, because I haven't seen a whole lot of dings and scratches on it as I walk around it. So let's do that walk around now and point out anything I see. Wheels look good. These are Michelin tires, and they are not new, but they are pretty solid. I'm going to say you're probably looking at 50 to 60% tread on those. So you have several years of driving before you'd have to do anything on those, but they are not new, so I want to point that out. And of course, Michelin name brand. It's they're known for weathering very slowly, so it'll be good to extend the life a little bit on those tires. The hood looks great. I'm looking right down the body line here for any dings or scratches, anything like that on the driver's side. Not seeing anything of any significance whatsoever. Another wheel in good shape there. Not a lot of rock pecks or bug damage on the front. A few tiny little things you can see that's been touched up, but that'd be me being really picky with a used vehicle. This really good looking grill that they've done on the Highlanders is great. I'm not seeing any of these brackets broken or anything. Very nice. Got your sensors and stuff in the front. Let's look down the passenger side now. Again, this is one that kind of falls in that category that it sells itself. You can see one little spot that's been worked on right there. Little spot that's been touched up. Yeah, very, very nice. Back bumper looks good. Let's go ahead and open the hatch and check out the back of it. Of course, you got your 3 rows, and you know, we see on the sidewalls of these mid-size SUVs, we see them roughed up a lot from strollers or luggage or whatever. These are perfect, so that is awesome. Certainly not the norm. If they were all like this, they would make my job a lot easier, because there are some used vehicles that are harder to sell than others. They're not all created equal, for sure. Back seat looks perfect. Got your storage here, got your little cargo net. Always good to see little accessories like that. Storage over there. Awesome. Yeah, tickled to death with this so far. Let's go to the back seat, or middle row, I should say. Got your sunscreens. No smells whatsoever. It doesn't smell like smoke, animal, anything like that. Rear air controls, rear charging ports. Seat backs look good. We see the seat backs roughed up a lot from kids or whatever. Not the case here. And I believe this one slides. Let's see if I can get it to do that. Maybe. Let's see. There's the slide. There you go. You can see all the space the back seat gives you. All right. To the front, driver door looks good. Again, this is almost a hard video to film, because, like, I'm sure there's a ding or scratch on this thing somewhere. I'm sure there's some imperfections throughout, because it's used. We know that, but I'm just not seeing anything. Okay, so you've got one key fob and no floor mats at the moment. So that's, you know, most of our vehicles just have one key fob and no floor mats. That's the case here. If we get the second key in the mail, we'll send it on to you, of course. But we're not a Toyota dealer, so we don't make the keys. we can point you in the direction of a company that makes the keys cheaper. It's what I had to do with my Tacoma that I bought here. Just had the one key, but got a second one made, cheaper than Toyota would charge. This thing's great. It smells good. You got your heated seats, your dual climate. Obviously all your apps and stuff are going to be on this. Let's go back to this menu. You're going to have your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto. Maybe my favorite compartment that Toyota has come up with, or really any SUV. I just love the way this works. You can set your phone in here and then run your charging cord through this little gap right here. It'll feed right down in here into your charge. So it's a very low profile way. You just buy a small charging cord, and that'll set up your Apple CarPlay and all that stuff, of course, to the big screen. This display looks good. It's got 30,173 miles on it as it sits, and that miles per gallon reading is going to be a little off because we just do driving around here, and it kind of gives us a lower reading. So it's going to do better than that. Different drive modes for snow. You got your sport mode, your eco mode. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. It's got the sunroof, no stains in the headliners. Awesome. And so with the mileage that low, 30,000 miles, that means it's going to qualify for one of our factory type total care warranty protections, which is awesome because it's not just engine and transmission coverage. It's alternator, battery, radiator, touchscreen, parking sensors, computer module stuff, all that stuff covered. No deductible, parts and labor included. Let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna have to prop this open. Actually, I can do this one-handed probably. All right. And I'm always the last guy to be able to point out, like, I don't know an alternator from a radiator, but I can look through the hood, or look under the hood, and just look for any signs of excessive rust or corrosion. You can also listen to the engine for any sounds of knocking, ticking, anything like that. This one is super clean on the inside. You can tell no signs of excessive rust or corrosion, and it sounds good. Very, very pleased with that. So super clean under there. Let's look at the frame as well, see if I can get underneath the, it's got the running boards on it, which is a nice little thing. Obviously they can be taken off if you want, but add a little bit of value. Super clean under there too. That's what we like to see. We do an underspray on all of our vehicles, so you'll see that whether it's an Altima, a Highlander, or a big truck. We're gonna do that underspray. Just makes them look good underneath, seals them up moving forward a little bit. But the other thing is, you know, when you look at a frame, rust is rust and corrosion is corrosion. You're gonna see it no matter what color it is. So it's nice to see it nice and clean under there. Nice and smooth, I should say, without any signs of the rust or whatever. The AC condensation leak in there, as it should. All right, that is this XLE Highlander. Could not be more pleased with it. Looks great, smells great, seems to be in just incredible shape. Let me know what other questions you have on it. It's yeah, this is a good one.